Marcus Aurelius once declared that mastery resides within our minds and not in external circumstances. Realizing this gives us the power to face the world, where sensations can resemble turbulent waves. So how do we find our point of stability? In this video, we will unravel 7 Stoic teachings that hold the key to controlling our emotions and navigating life's adversities wisely and steadfastly. But before we proceed, I would be very grateful if you liked the video, helping me spread the philosophy of Stoicism. If you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any motivational content. And as always, be a person of virtues, stay determined, and watch until the end. Understand what is within your reach. Have you ever found yourself in a life crisis, whether due to unforeseen events, frustrations, or sudden changes? The Stoic philosophers of Greece and Rome offer us refuge in these crises through the concept of the dichotomy of control. For example, when organizing an outdoor event and it starts to rain, you can't control the weather, but you can control your response. You can lament and get irritated or adapt, perhaps seeing the rain as a pleasant renewal. According to Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, some things are within our control and others are not. This simple knowledge empowers us to transform our lives, recognizing that while we can influence some aspects, many things are beyond our reach. The Stoics believe that our well-being does not depend on external circumstances, but on how we interpret and react to them. Perhaps not getting a desired job initially seems like a setback, but over time, you may see it as a hidden gift, leading to personal growth or a better opportunity. How do we apply this in practice? Start by asking yourself, can I control this? If yes, take action. If not, it's a chance to practice acceptance and adaptability. Understanding this principle frees us from unnecessary and distressing worries, allowing us to face life with serenity, knowing we cannot control the winds, but we can adjust our sails. In a chaotic world, the dichotomy of control brings clarity, guiding us to focus our energies where they truly matter. Lesson 2. Think before reacting. In the frenetic pace of today's digital world, an era where speed is celebrated, the art of reflection may seem antiquated, but this act of pausing and pondering is our point of stability in a world that demands quick responses. Consider the countless decisions we face, big and small, from choosing a meal to deciding on a career plan. When receiving a message that stirs your emotions, perhaps a colleague criticizing your work or a casual comment from a friend, the instinctive reaction may be defensive or irritated. But what if, instead of reacting impulsively, you took a step back, allowing for a momentary detachment? It's not about repressing emotions, but giving them space to breathe and be understood. Reflection is not passive, it's an active engagement with our thoughts and feelings. It's about asking investigative questions. Why did this happen? Why does it affect me so much? What beliefs or past experiences influence my emotions? Is my immediate reaction based on the current situation, or is it a reflection of past experiences? Reflections promote empathy, allowing us to consider other perspectives. Perhaps that colleague was under pressure, or that friend didn't realize the impact of their words. In relationships, this practice is fundamental. How many misunderstandings could be avoided if we took time to reflect before reacting? How many bridges could be built in moments like these? Moments of reflection offer clarity, compassion, and connection. In professional environments, the ability to pause and ponder are valuable qualities in leaders. Those who reflect before deciding are often more respected and effective, perceived as thoughtful, deliberate, and their decisions are long-lasting. In a world of constant movement and acceleration, the act of reflection is a silent yet powerful rebellion, a declaration that we will not be swept away by the currents of immediate media. It is a commitment to our well-being, to the quality of our interactions, and the deepening of our relationships. Lesson 3. Develop emotional independence. Even in a universe of emotional highs and lows, exercising emotional independence is crucial. It's not about repressing feelings, but developing a balanced perspective, allowing the analysis of events, circumstances, and emotions without being overpowered by them. Emotional independence creates a shield in a world saturated with information, aiding in connections and disagreements. Imagine watching a captivating movie. You get involved, experience tension, excitement, sadness, but you are aware it's just fiction. You don't rush to intervene, you just observe. That's the essence of exercising emotional independence, being intensely connected to life, experiencing its emotions, yet recognizing when to merely observe on the stage of your mind without drowning in the storyline. This approach is essential in our era of information overload. Reacting intensely to every piece of data would leave us perpetually drained. Emotional independence offers a shield, a way to interact with the world sustainably. It also plays a crucial role in relationships. In heated dialogues or misunderstandings, developing emotional independence can be the difference between a constructive debate and a destructive argument. It allows us to listen intently, respond rather than react, and handle conflicts with understanding and grace. Developing emotional independence starts with self-awareness, regularly checking in with oneself, recognizing emotional triggers, and understanding our patterns, creating a gap between stimulus and reaction. In that gap lies the freedom to choose our reactions, to act with purpose rather than impulse. Exercising emotional independence enriches life, pleasures, and joys. Not being overly attached to outcomes, we can fully immerse in the journey, appreciating each moment without the constant fear of loss or change. Emotional independence is a guide in a world of constant transformation, steering us through life's diverse terrains with grace. By adopting this practice, we enrich our lives and bring serenity and clarity to those around us. Lesson 4. Ask yourself if this will be relevant in 5 years. Life presents us with moments that test our patience, resilience, and vision. From minor annoyances to significant challenges that fill our days, we face situations that evoke a range of emotions. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to be consumed by our feelings. A harsh criticism or a forgotten birthday can seem overwhelming. However, a powerful question can alter our perspective and bring clarity. Will this be relevant in 5 years? This simple yet impactful question acts as a mental time machine, allowing us to look ahead retrospectively to the current moment. Suddenly, that heated debate or missed opportunity is viewed in a new light. Most of today's worries will become mere traces of memory in the grand narrative of our lives. Reflect on the concerns you had 5 years ago. How many of them are still significant today? How many have been overshadowed by new experiences, learnings, and memories? This insight is humbling and liberating, aiding in the prioritization of worries and distinguishing between temporary setbacks and lasting implications. It fosters resilience, reminding us to maintain a broad perspective, reducing anxiety, and promoting problem solving. Instead of getting stuck, we develop strategies and adapt, moving forward, knowing that often clarity and solutions arise from this perspective. This question also encourages us to focus on what truly matters, ensuring our actions and decisions have lasting impacts. Investing in the importance of relationships, personal growth, and experiences that stand the test of time is essential. Lesson 5. Keep a Stoic journal. The act of journaling is celebrated across cultures and eras, not just as a record of events, but as a tool for growth, introspection, and clarity. The Stoics, with their emphasis on self-awareness and personal improvement, valued this practice. The Stoic journal is not merely a record of daily events, it is a space for reflection, a dialogue with oneself to analyze emotions, decisions, and reactions. It is where the external world meets the internal, where events are evaluated in light of personal values and beliefs. Imagine ending your day not just recounting what happened, but how you reacted to a comment that disturbed you, what triggered that burst of joy during a routine task. Over time, we begin to understand the nuances of our psyche, recognize triggers that influence our mood, the values that guide our decisions, and the habits that shape our days. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, kept a journal, now known as Meditations. For him, it was not meant for publication. It was a personal dialogue, a space to orient himself and remind himself of Stoic principles, navigating life's challenges with wisdom. Through his writings, we see a man dealing with his responsibilities, emotions, and his place in the cosmos. But you don't have to be an emperor to benefit from a Stoic journal. In our modern lives, filled with distractions and a constant barrage of information, taking time for introspection becomes even more crucial. A daily check-in becomes a grounding ritual, bringing clarity amidst chaos. Over time, this practice can lead to profound insights. You might notice that certain situations repeatedly cause stress, leading you to address them or change your perspective. You might discover that specific practices like gratitude or mindfulness elevate your mood and outlook. The patterns that emerge serve as a roadmap for growth. Beyond insights, a Stoic journal promotes accountability. Committing to daily reflection keeps us accountable for our reactions and decisions. It becomes harder to ignore repeated mistakes or lapses in judgment. Instead, we are prompted to learn, adapt, and grow. Lesson 6. View obstacles as opportunities for growth. The universe is filled with challenges, from personal setbacks to universal barriers. They are an essential component of the human journey. What if, instead of viewing these challenges as burdens, we saw them as opportunities? The Stoics embraced a powerful perspective on adversity. They held that while we cannot always control the events that happen to us, we have the power to shape our interpretation and response to them. This new perspective transforms challenges from mere setbacks to valuable lessons. It implies that each barrier, each trial, can propel us forward if we choose to see it as a chance for growth. Think of a river encountering a rock in its path. Instead of stopping, the river finds a way to divert around it, wearing the rock down over time or carving a new path through it. Thus, the apparent obstacle becomes an agent of transformation, reshaping the river's course. Similarly, in our lives, challenges can redirect our paths, often leading us to destinations we hadn't imagined. For example, a job loss, though initially devastating, can open doors to a new career, an opportunity to refine skills, or even the chance to start a business. A broken relationship can pave the way for personal growth, self-discovery, and deeper, more meaningful connections in the future. This Stoic view also fosters resilience. When we begin to see challenges as opportunities, we become more adaptable, more willing to face adversity head-on. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we start to question, "What can I learn from this? How can this help me improve?" Of course, this doesn't mean we should seek out challenges or ignore genuine hardships. It's about recognizing that within each challenge lies potential, a seed of opportunity. Nurturing that seed with a positive outlook, patience, and perseverance can transform obstacles into stepping stones that lift us towards wisdom and growth. Lesson 7. Cultivate gratitude. In the rich tapestry of human emotions in life, gratitude shines as a golden thread, weaving moments of joy, fulfillment, and perspective into our living. While it is a feeling that can spontaneously arise, the Stoics advocated for the deliberate practice of gratitude, making it a daily ritual to anchor oneself in the present and appreciate life's gifts. Gratitude is more than merely expressing "thank you." It is a deep acknowledgement of the myriad forces, moments, and people that enrich our existence. It involves recognizing the beauty in the world, the lessons from challenges, and the transience of each experience, making everything all the more precious. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, proclaimed that true happiness consists in enjoying the present without anxiety, regardless of the future. This encapsulates the essence of gratitude, deeply rooted in the now, valuing each moment, each experience, and each interaction. Think of the simple pleasures we often take for granted: the warmth of the sun on a cold day, the sound of laughter, a meal shared with loved ones, or the very breath that sustains us. Pausing to appreciate these moments magnifies their beauty and significance in our lives. Gratitude also offers a counterpoint to the human tendency to focus on what is absent, on unfulfilled desires, or on uncertainties about the future. Shifting our focus to what we have rather than what we lack cultivates contentment, diminishes feelings of envy or resentment, and enhances our overall well-being. You may ask, how does one cultivate this practice? It can be as simple as starting or ending the day by listing 3 things you are grateful for. Over time, this practice can transform your outlook, making you more receptive to life's gifts and much more resilient in the face of challenges. Moreover, gratitude strengthens relationships. By expressing appreciation for acts of kindness, support, or love we receive from others, we nurture bonds, foster mutual respect, and create a positive feedback loop of kindness and care. In a world that often emphasizes more possessions, more achievements, more desires, gratitude is a gentle reminder of the abundance that already exists in our lives. It is an invitation to celebrate the present, to embrace life with open arms, and to walk the path of existence with a heart full of thankfulness. I hope you found these Stoic lessons enlightening and valuable. Please comment gratitude so I know you made it to the end. And as always, thank you for watching until the end, and until next time.